Hey guys, and welcome to a new edition of Newsbytes. This is my weekly tech news and updates, which I try and give to you in about 5 minutes or so. So let's get straight into it. So first up, starting to get a lot of reviews coming in now from the new AMD Zen 3 processors, and I have to admit, they are looking very tasty in terms of performance. Definitely AMD starting to deliver on that promised roughly 20% performance improvement. So really good to see, and it's a little bit more expensive than Zen 2 CPUs. I think the big thing here though really is, whilst the performance great, AMD seem to be being hit the same way that NVIDIA were hit with their GPU launches, and that's the scalpers have really gone to town on this, and suppliers just running out of stock all over the place. And oddly, they're all appearing on places like eBay and stuff like that. So you've seen stupid prices for these, 50% to 100% increase on retail. I think if you haven't got one of these already, leave it until after Christmas. Supply is going to be better by then, and these scalpers just they're going to have to end up reducing their prices. Clearly product manufacturers need to improve upon what they're doing here, because the general public can't carry on in this situation where products are flying off the shelf so quickly that these scalpers are getting their hands on the products. There needs to be better use of technology and dealing with these bots, but we will have to see. This is the second major product launch that's been hit in this way, and it's very disappointing to see this kind of stuff happening. So elsewhere, there's been some talk of the RTX 3060, the TI card. There's been a couple of renders of what that's going to look like from some manufacturers, and very interesting. It's basically going to be a low-end 3070, really going to be around about the $400 mark. So you can expect a little bit reduction in overall processing power. And just to give you an idea of some of the stats on it, so 4,865 CUDA cores, 152 tensor cores, and 38 RT cores for the ray tracing. So and couple that with the 8 gig of GDDR6 RAM. So it's a bit down on a 3070, but I think $400, it's a real nice price point. This, I thought the 3070 might be the one that everybody would probably go for, and I still think solid gamers that want 4K performance will probably go for that one. The 3060 will support 4K gaming, but I think the majority of people will do 1080p on that. So yeah, let's see what happens when the reviews start coming out for that. But I think that's if you think it's going to be looking at something like a 2080 Super kind of performance range. So obviously a lot less money. So yeah, really interested to see when that comes out what that performs like. So one of the things I don't really do that often on the channel, I don't know why, it's just the way it is at the moment, is talk about chassis or cases. And but one of the cases that caught my eye the other day was the new limited edition Mass Effect case from NZXT, and really nice, very black with the stripes on it, and not over the top. I think it'd make a fantastic gaming rig, this, and pretty reasonable on the pricing as well, $199. Only slight disappointment for me is this is at the moment this is America only, so unless this gets imported into Europe somehow, or UK, whatever, I'm unlikely to see that and bring it onto the channel. But as you can see in the pictures, it definitely looks a very smart piece of kit, and yeah, more of that please. So fresh off the news press is the announcement that Elgato has partnered with Pipeline. If you don't know what Pipeline is, I'll pop a link to it down below in the description. But if you're into streaming, then this is going to be potentially of interest to you. So what they're doing, they're putting together this streamer pack, and you get 3 Elgato products and a 12-month subscription to Pipeline. So you don't get a choice of the Elgato products. It is a fixed list of Elgato products, just before you all start thinking of going for all the really expensive stuff. But the you get the very recently launched ring light. So I featured that on one of the previous editions of Newsbytes. So that's that's a cracking piece of kit, that, and you get a Stream Deck Mini. Again, if you're starting out on streaming, that's going to be ideal. And you also get a microphone as well, one of their microphones. So good package of straightforward basic items that you need to get going with streaming, obviously with your 12-month subscription, and the bundling all this up together for $549, which I think is an absolute bargain, really. You can get the subscription by itself, which I think is like $130, something like that, but I'll put details down below in the description. Yeah, if you're into your streaming, I think this is a great pack to have a look at. Put it on your Christmas list. So keeping with gaming, EA have announced a launch date for Battlefield 6. Yes, it only feels like it was 6 months ago that we got Battlefield 5, but 6 is looking like it's going to be released for holiday 2021, which I think you can take that as being around about the December mark. I think previously they'd done them around about October, something like that, but this definitely is aiming more towards the Christmas time. And yeah, obviously Battlefield 1 was World War 1, Battlefield 5 was World War 2, so I think everybody's expecting a bit more of a more modern theme this time, maybe Cold War or something like that. Either way, expect EA Dice to put in plenty more ray tracing, probably more than what was in Battlefield 5, given the new cards from NVIDIA. And I think there's a lot of anticipation for some extra esports functionality in this release, given the success of various of the games that have added a lot of esports functionality. So let's see what further announcements we get on that. I'll keep an eye on that and put anything on the channel if I hear about it. Okay guys, so that just about wraps it up for this video this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll put links to any of the products in the description, and as ever, any questions, anything like that, drop them in the comments and I'll answer them as best as I can, as quickly as I can, really. But if you've enjoyed the video, then hit that like button, and if you're new here, then please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.